Hello, fabulous Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of July 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, there is a significant move happening for you. Really, your ruling planet, Jupiter, will be changing signs in the second part of the month. And so I have recorded Jupiter specials. I do encourage you to watch that because that is going to denote a significant energy that kicks into overdrive once we get you to the end of the month and really kicks off a year where your blessings start to shift. And so I would invite you to actually watch that and not repeat the information that I put there and focus on some other things that are taking place in your sky. Other than this shift of focus, I do think that there is going to be a strong financial focus for you this month. Really, the early part of the month is going to be marked by a new moon that actually takes place in the late part of June. And this new moon is about money that is connected to things like loans, bursaries, grants, insurance payouts, tax returns, all that type of thing. And so you can expect yourself to be asking some questions, and you can expect some questions to be asked of you. What I am seeing is because this is a new moon, it is you initiating something in order to secure funding. And I just want to be straight honest with you. When I look at the fact that this particular new moon is standing across the sky from Pluto, so this particular new moon is speaking in harmony with Neptune, which is great for inspiration and ideas and belief, but it is standing across the sky from Pluto. And this I find especially fascinating, because this suggests that, on the one hand, as I said, being asked some tough questions, really looking at how it is that you can actually do what it is that you desire to do, which ultimately is going to be about securing funding or trying to come out on top, especially where it comes to financial matters. That's the energy that's with you as you start the month, and that's also the energy that's going to be with you towards the end of the month once Venus moves in the same part of the sky for you. And Venus will be triggering what's called the Cardinal Grand Cross, and I've actually been speaking about this in the weekly horoscopes, particularly in the spring. And so you may want to go back and have a look at the introductions there, where I really broke it down as to what this Cardinal Grand Cross is. But essentially, this is energy of change. This is energy of movement. This is energy saying, look at your situation honestly and make changes from that place. Take action from that place of the desire to not only be honest with yourself, but the desire to begin again, to start new. And so the new moon should help you do that at the beginning of the month. That actually takes place late in the last month, but also Venus is going to help you with that tremendously as well. But once Venus comes into the picture, I do think that's likely to be more of a time of receiving, because Venus really likes to lay back. If you look at her paintings in mythology, usually she's kind of laying back and she's letting good things come to her. She's enjoying life. She's enjoying the pleasures. She believes that she is worthy to receive. And that's going to be part of the spiritual lessons that are with you in the second part of the month. Right in the middle of the month, there is also a financial full moon taking place for you, but this is a little bit different. This is about money that you actually earn. This is about money that comes about through actually taking effort on your own behalf, and knowing that that effort will reciprocate by you being able to attract the means you need to provide for yourself and to provide for those you are responsible for as well. And this particular full moon also is speaking to this Cardinal Grand Cross configuration that has been so important this year, and especially this year so far. And I do think that this is going to mark an important turning point for you financially. And this is likely to be one of those times when you sort of get news about whether or not a raise is going to come through, or whether or not an adjustment to your financial picture is going to happen for you. There's a small percentage of you, I have to say, are likely to experience some changes that maybe you're not so thrilled about on the surface. But I promise you, like with this Cardinal Grand Cross, as I've been saying, I do think that this is actually a great blessing, and there's a need to trust that, to sit in that, to be with that. And if you can be in that and trust that, then you're going to find yourself really reacting very quickly and quite intuitively to your advantage to the changes that seem to be coming up ahead where it comes to your financial picture. Ultimately, this month is about moving yourself towards greater prosperity, moving yourself towards greater abundance, healing anything that gets in the way of that. You do that work, which is primary, you are going to find your experience becomes that much richer. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.